Hello from Alvord, Texas, where it is Saturday, October the something, 28th? I'm going with 28th. And it finally got cold. And tomorrow night it's supposed to be colder than Billy Hell, which is cold. So I've had to start putting everything up in the greenhouse. And I'll show you that in a little while, or maybe I won't because I don't really know what I'm doing here. Over here, if you pan this way, you will see that you'll see a dog, but also way over yonder. Are we going to go closer to yonder or just...
It's been a while since you've done a video. It's okay.
It's been a while. I don't know. I've got some vegetables over there that I planted. They're winter vegetables like bok choy and cabbage and cauliflower and lettuce and that sort of thing. I would love to show you a picture of it, but my daughter just is focusing on the dogs. We have a new addition to our yard, Shorty, Yup's latest dog. I'm not thinking Shorty's gonna last too long because he just sits out in the middle of the road. Yet I don't know why my neighbor thinks he needs dogs, but he does. This is Shorty. And as usual, we have white dog Pete, and that's Jake over there who's here visiting for the evening. He's going to have a slumber party. We're going to watch the Ranger game tonight, who are in the World Series. So that right there is another miracle that we have going on here. So if you want to look, we can show you what we've been doing in the greenhouse.
Show them the greenhouse. I've never seen it.
You've never seen the greenhouse?
Never seen the greenhouse. The last time you did a video, the shop was still being built.
Who was Trump president?
Hell, I don't think so.
Let's go.
Da, 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 da.
We still don't have steps.
Wait, you're going too far. I'm showing them the. I'm sorry, folks. We're trying.
This is the greenhouse. It is not green, nor is it a house. But it's pretty cool. And we just today started the filling of the greenhouse. We started putting plants in it. Come on in and see. I dug up some tropicals. There's a lemongrass. I cut it back and dug it up. I'll see if I can't overwinter it. I think I can. These are tomatoes I'm going to try to grow this winter. Here's a funny story about this tomato that I bet you didn't know, Crystal. It broke off entirely, and when I found it, it was laying on its side, and I picked it up and I just dug a hole and stuck it right back in the dirt.
And it's rooted?
And it took off again. It was a miracle. This one's already got blooms on it. Now, after this frozy part of weather, it's going to go back up in the 70s, so I'll drag these right back out. But, yeah, there's one more tomato over there.
Why don't you tell them a little bit about the greenhouse and where you got it from and how it got delivered?
This is a Yoderbilt greenhouse. It's a 12 by 16. I got it last January. It was a lot of money, like $1 billion. But it has a chandelier. Let me turn it on. Or is that too much?
Are you going to swing from it and sing to you?
No, I don't want to swing from a chandelier. That one was cheap, so. Oh my God.
You may as well just sit down.
I don't know if you can sit on this.
I'm going to find out.
Come on, hop up. I got it delivered last January. They delivered it from Fort Smith, Arkansas, assembled. So I was not here. I had to get a haircut of all the goofy things. But I got here right as he was bringing it in and setting it up, which he did. It was a one-man job. It's an incredible video to watch. I bet if you go to Yoderbilt, they have videos of it. It was a one-man operation, and he backed that thing from the street down here and leveled it up and shimmed it up and was gone within, 45 minutes. So what I plan on doing is we're going to go up later on, maybe on a video of the cuttings. We're going to take, Crystal cut some of her Turk's pet caps off, and I'm going to do some coleus. We get up yonder and we're going to start rooting some cuttings. Right after we cook a dog, we're going to show you how to rotisserie cook a Frenchie.
Not our dog.
Yeah, not our dog again. It's Yup's dog. Yup is the neighbor. I'm sure I've mentioned him. What else? I've been planting iris. We can walk around and look at. There's really not much to see there, but 154 iris I have planted this in the last 3 weeks or so. And I probably still have 50 to go. And I'm having to dig flower beds to plant them now because I've basically used all this space. I like turn around, do a 180. Somebody's knocking on the door but won't come in.
Hi.
My dog, are you not gonna come in?
Come on.
She's like, I ain't coming in. That dog will irritate the hell out of me.
Aw.
Yeah, that's White Dog.
This is who we call Shorty. We don't know his name.
He's short, and his lifespan's gonna be short, so Shorty seemed like a good name.
He's a rambunctious little dude.
He ain't right. I think he got dropped on his head a few times as a youth. So, where else are we going? Are we gonna go somewhere now?
Let's show all the Vego Gardens. Because that was actually one of the last videos you did before you stopped
there's
doing
only
videos.
one.
You only had one at the time. They've expanded.
No,
You can talk about the experience with the first one and the crazy compost and logs and stuff. Because I know Tammy in particular would enjoy that.
So, here's the Vego Garden, and we put an 8-foot fence around this whole thing. Not very fancy, but keeps the deers out.
You can't get anything done with them around.
Yeah, this is a good example of, this is last year's. I grew tomatoes in here. It did very, very, very well. But as you can see, did we do a video of the Hutenkultur garden?
We talked about it, but we never did the video.
Yeah, we did the method where there's like, underneath this, there's a layer of sticks and twigs and leaves and then the
Mom.
dirt. And you little son of a bitch.
He's a hoot.
It's a hoot and you can't get anything done. Anyhow, so this was last summer's Vego Garden that had tomatoes in it. It had, before that it had lettuce and it had onions and it had radishes and it ended up being tomatoes. And as you can see, it has shrunk down. What would you say that is?
Good 6 inches, maybe
I was gonna
8.
say maybe 6, I don't know.
A bit.
If you look over here at this one, I filled it in. I'm doing one at a time. And it's a little bit of a slow go, but I mean, it took about 6-7 wheelbarrows full of the compost over there to get it back up. And I've got my winter. Actually, this is a banana pepper that just survived for the summer and is bouncing back. I've got some bok choy and cabbage and lettuces and, you know, different things in here. I'm going to plant some lettuce seed, and that one poor little rosemary's been there all year too. And I've started in on this one behind next to you, filling it up. And I probably won't do too much with it over the winter, but
Completely blank.
where did oh, there it is. I was gonna say, where'd my shade cloth go?
It's right there. Good grief.
Yeah. So anyhow, my big pile of compost, I don't know if I even took a picture of it. It was delivered in the spring, and I forget how many yards was that, 20?
Something. It was a lot.
It was a lot, and I have used it all but that now. And I actually am working on a new flower bed up on top of the hill that if it would quit raining long enough.
Ooh, speaking of rain, let's show them.
Oh yeah, let's go look at the rain thing. Come on, like that.
Maybe tell them a little bit about the rain and the water situation, because that's finally changed.
Yeah, they're getting short.
It's his birthday. Da, 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 da.
So we got this set up, this rain collection system. It's only on half of this greenhouse, so that's, what did I say it was, 16 foot?
Yeah, not much.
Not much, but this is, I think it was a 150 gallon tank. It is full to the brim. as are my ones up yonder. I've got 2 50-gallon rain barrels, and then another one that's probably about 10. And this is pretty much what I use to water my stuff down here. Shorty!
Make sure Jake doesn't follow him. Jake butt.
If you remember from previous conversations, I had a lot of trouble with our well and water, and we finally got another well company down here who hooked up the original well, and it's working fine. So hold on. Since June, we have not had a water issue. We've been getting water. It's really hard water, but by God, it's water, so it's beautiful. So that's been going on. We have had a lot of stuff done that has nothing to do with gardening toward building the house. We got a house plan, and we actually had a company come in last week and prep the site for the my nose is itching.
The house.
Yeah, the house. They had to pull out these boulders that, if we had a video of that, which I'm sure Doug does somewhere, they were bigger than this thing. Tons of them. They took 8 truckloads of boulders and tree stumps out of here because we had 16 big trees removed. And now the home builder's going to come in next week and look at it, and then they're going to start bringing dirt in.
And who designed the house?
The house was designed by Crystal's high school friend, Leslie.
And her husband, Alan. I don't know.
Leslie.
They just all took off, so that's a little scary.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're good. They all stayed.
Yeah. Crystal's high school chum. Isn't that a word, chum?
My friend Leslie and her husband, who are architects,
designed it, and after a few shrinkages, because I don't know, it costs too much money to build a house right now, so we can make it smaller. So hopefully now we can afford it. Again.
You'll be fine.
Knock on wood.
It's going to be a beautiful house.
It's going to be a nice house. It really is. Whenever it gets done, which will not be a moment too soon, because Doug and I have now been living in a 600, it's actually like 550. I actually measured it the other day. It's not even when I say 600, I'm being braggadocious. That sucker is like 542 square feet or something.
It's tiny.
It is tiny. It's perfectly lovely in the regard that it's, got everything you need, but good Lord almighty. No dishwasher and no bathtub, and the bathtub part's about to kill me.
Why don't you show some of the iris?
Okay. So we had to dig up and move a bunch of iris, and these are flower beds that I just had to dig up, because anywhere you can dig along here, I would dig. Because there's a lot of areas where you just can't dig because this dirt is
hard as a rock.
Hard as a brickbat. That's pretty.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a dog and heat situation.
Yeah. So you'll see these just willy-nilly all over the place. And my old neighbor, Robin, who sadly moved away, gave me a bunch of like daylily and blackberry iris and some of the purple, what do you call that? Purple heart or whatever. Mm-hmm. She gave me some of that. So I've been planting.
Pete!
Get the hell out of my iris. Have you lost your mind? Jesus Christ. Come on. They're just showing off.
What is he doing?
Shorty?
Yeah, he's chewing something up.
What he's doing, but he's doing it over there. He's not doing it on my iris. We could walk over and look at this.
Yeah, good
then
idea.
We'll walk up around the Jeep and then we'll stop. This is a hoop thing I put in, and this was an utter and complete failure because I dug out all the dirt here. If you see, this goes down about yay deep, and it's about yay wide, so it's like a trench, I suppose. Filled it up with compost, and I tried to grow pole beans, I tried to grow cantaloupe, I tried to grow
watermelon, cantaloupe, pole beans.
Something else.
Yeah.
Peas, sweet peas. I tried to grow them. I did the same thing along the fence of the garden, and I got like 3 peas.
They were pretty good peas, though. She gave me a couple.
Yeah, it was only 500 hours of work for 3 peas. That was a
Worth it.
good expenditure of my time.
You can't hardly. Grandpa over here.
This is what I do all day long.
Dogs.
Yeah.
A lot of dogs.
A lot of dogs.
More Iris.
So many dogs.
Is the thing in the middle alive?
It's a Henry Dilbergen. Yeah, it's coming up from the base. It was, only reason I didn't cut it off is it was in full bloom at the time and it was so pretty. But I dug it up because here comes Shorty.
It's his birthday.
Because it was kind of like falling over where I had it in front of the sheet. So yeah, it'll come back from the base. It is. And it needs to be cut, but I just haven't jacked with it yet.
What kind are in here?
I can't read them. They're on the other side. I'm going to have to be doing a lot of weeding on these.
Helen Collinsworth, role model. Joyce Terry, Aunt
Opal's tall purple. I don't know what they're called.
Gotcha.
They were Aunt Opal's, so.
Tall yellows.
And those were her tall yellows.
And this is a peach tree?
It's a peach tree. And if it doesn't come back out next year, it's going to be a stick.
It's a lovely stick.
I have one more over there. I actually think this will probably get the hell out. Oh my God in heaven.
What do you have back over there?
I have 11 acres, by the way. And this is where these damn dogs have to go. Uh-oh, here comes Doug. Everybody act cool. He's like, whoa. We can go up this way now.
This is going to be a long video because I'm not editing it.
Oh, Lord. These are some muscadine grapes. And they're doing okay.
Didn't you get those at Decatur?
I think so, at the Decatur Garden Center.
Decatur Garden Center is the shit.
It is good. And we would be going there today if the weather was conducive.
We'll go this week. I'm off.
And not to rat out like Lowe's, because I was at Lowe's 2 days ago. I was going to buy some kale. They had pots of kale about this big, about yay. Not even a quart, maybe a quart. $10.
No.
Now the lady in Decatur, the garden center, I don't know how much hers are, but I assure you they're less than $10. Here's my elephant ear. It's going to frost or freeze tomorrow night, so it'll die back. So I will dig it up and store it. Try to bring it back next year. That'll be my first time doing that. And then we're going to take cuttings off of these coleus.
And the 30 or so I have at home.
Yeah. There's a duplicate of this is up on top of the hill, so we'll just probably take them and just let these go. But I mean, I think this was 2 plants. What's he doing?
I don't think that's him. I hear it further away.
Where'd Doug go?
Careful, you two. This is ridiculous. And now Jake's just completely taken off. I don't know. He's sitting in the greenhouse.
If you look,
Oh, you planted them over here too.
They're just piled up. Jake.
He doesn't have any damn sense.
I don't think he can hear.
I don't think he can either. It looks good though.
Yeah.
Look at all these. These are all your new fancy ones.
These are all my new fancy ones. Yeah, I planted them.
Jacob.
Here. And
come on.
Over here.
That's a good Henry.
Yeah, I dug that Henry out of here. It's over yonder, and there's 3 more here and some more over here.
So, just for our reference, Joyce Terry, Aunt Maple Tall Purple, another chapter, Ginger Snap. From the back, Lovely Senorita, Let Evening Come, Big as the Moon, Tall Yellows, and then in the front, Ginger Snap, Swingtown, Fiesta in Blue, Fiesta, Easter Candy, Skeletons, their truffle, it looks amazing and not destroyed by dogs like mine.
They really do well there. And the Salvia Greca looks really good too.
Oh, everything looks lovely, Mom.
Yeah, you see the Mexican mint marigolds finally coming out?
I'll be damned.
I didn't think it ever would.
Dipped
that
in
is the
snuff.
only one I have.
It looks good. Looks happy.
100. So.
Oh, little dude. We can get you better water than that.
Yeah, he's fine.
All right, well, at least the dogs are
Yeah,
back over
there's
here.
some more iris, and this is a gold star esperanza that
Oh, it's so pretty.
I'm going to. I think I might just try to take that whole pot in the greenhouse. Bring the go-go cart
You
over
can also
here.
maybe try to take a cutting, just for fun.
We could, but I'm just gonna try to save the whole thing.
Oh, save the whole thing.
This didn't fall over. I knocked it over to get the mandevilla. I don't know if you noticed I dug the mandevilla up too. You want to walk over there? And that's close to the road.
Maybe we could just shut the gate. I don't know. Let's wrap it up.
Let's just wrap it up. Anyhow, everybody stay in school. Don't do drugs.
Oh, do a better job than that.
Really stay in school.
So what we're going to do is we're going to teach Mom how to do these videos. They're not going to be edited because that's got to be too much. So maybe more to come.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure why you people joined. I mean, I guess you were bored. So thank you for that. And we will start raffling ponies off next week. We don't have a pony.
We're never going to have a pony. There's ponies across the street.
Where are they at?
They're there.
Oh, they're there.
Yeah, they're hanging out. There's also another dog, but it's Chow. He's friendly though, but still, we don't want it up in this mess. Your skeleton has a flip-flop on him.
Yeah, it's long. It's really good too because the one fell over. If you come through here, if you come through the rock building.
Which is still decorated for my birthday party like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That we didn't even have.
Now look right here. This is cool. I like this. See, he's looking at you in the window.
Oh no, that is nice.
Isn't that
That's a
nice?
nice touch.
Yeah, that was
attention to detail right there.
That was not on purpose. He just ended up there. All right, everybody have a lovely day. Dig in the rain.
Go Rangers.
Go! Oh God, yeah. Tonight, go Rangers. Go, go, go. Inspector Gadget.
Doobie-doobie-doop-doop-doop-doop-doop.